I've said that as far as the government of India is concerned, they have their own compulsions, and very often what the Ministry of External Affairs chooses not to say is often as important as what they do say. So you all have to understand that in diplomacy, there are challenges in negotiating certain relationships. Every country has its national interests uppermost in mind. For me, those national interests mean we don't want to create major enemies or major problems for ourselves anywhere, and we want to preserve channels of communication with everyone as far as possible. In my writings, I've advocated in support of this multi-aligned approach, where we have good relations with Russia, decent relations with China, good relations with America, opening up to Europe, trying to develop new avenues in Africa, trying to improve situation with Australia and New Zealand, etc., etc. We have the Japanese, Southeast Asian, South Korean and Southeast Asian countries. All of these things are part of a policy of maximizing our options. In life, in politics, in diplomacy, very often the more options you have, the more you are protected from the vagaries and vicissitudes of any one country doing anything to you. Well, as I said again earlier when this happened, it looks as if something like the law of the jungle of might is right is taking over from the old principles of the so-called liberal international order. The old world order has given way to a new world disorder. You know that I'm in a slightly awkward position. I chair the Foreign Affairs Committee of Parliament, and normally I speak for the views of the committee collectively. So in this particular instance, the committee has not discussed this issue. I'm speaking in a purely private individual capacity. I want to stress that at the beginning. Secondly, as far as the whole situation is concerned, I have already stated my deep concern with the violations of international law that have taken place and the UN Charter, which specifically refers to sovereignty of member states, the inviolability of borders, and the inadmissibility of the use of force to settle international disputes, all of which have been violated in this particular episode. At the same time, it does appear that the situation has not prolonged itself militarily. The vice president has become the acting or interim president, and some sort of normalcy is being pursued, though there are reports today of increasing repression on the streets, people being arrested and so on. It's certainly still a tense situation, but it's not a war. We can't sort of talk about an invasion anymore because those who have come have gone. And therefore for us, it is a situation that troubles many Indians across political party lines. My party has issued a strong statement already. I won't repeat it. It's there, and it's a very strong and clearly worded statement.